Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The topic that I want to talk about real quick is the topic of ikhlas and sincerity in Islam. And this is especially to people who consider themselves as Muslims, right? Because, to become Muslim, being born Muslim is not really a concept in Islam, being straightforward about that. In the Quran and Sunnah, there's nowhere that indicates that, coming out the womb and, at the beginning of your life, just because you have family that's Muslim, your mother and father is Muslim or whatever, your parents Muslim, you have family Muslim, and you're in a Muslim country or wherever you are, this has nothing to do with being Muslim, And this is where ikhlas comes into play, right? Because when you say the shahada, and the start of becoming Muslim is agreeing and accepting in your heart sincerity with ikhlas. La ilaha illallah, ashhadu Muhammadan Rasulullah. There's no God but God, and Prophet Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was his final messenger. You have to say this with sincerity, ikhlas. And if you don't say this with sincerity and ikhlas, Allah knows you didn't say that with sincerity and ikhlas. And you're not living by it with sincerity and ikhlas, right? So it will be known that shahada means nothing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and for you if it's not sincere. And this is why Prophet Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in the hadith that hypocrites are the worst of people. And he also have many hadiths that narrates that two-faced people are the worst of people, which is essentially the same thing. People who are dishonest, they're insincere about the principles and the things and that they live by. And so Muslims, saying the shahada and, and presenting to other people in order to get the title or whatever benefits that comes with the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And they like to get the benefits and call themselves a Muslim and be associated with that title from Allah. And at the same time, when they don't benefit from it, they don't like to present themselves as Muslims. They don't like to act like Muslims. They don't like to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when they don't want to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for example. These are hypocrites, and they're the worst of people. A hypocrite Muslim is worse than a kafir, because at least a kafir is sincere in their beliefs that they didn't say the shahada. But this is why hypocrites in our religion is worse than people who don't believe in God at all, because it's like you don't believe in God, but you want to really get the benefits from Him.